All right, really good day today. It was brief, it was quick, it was really all about competition, right? Had a lot of competitive periods in practice today. Want to get on and off the field and get our work and open it up.
Was it in full pads? Anything change up?
No, I mean, we practice in shells and we're pretty much same as. We're not tackling to the ground in full pads anyway. I mean, we did have a couple live plays today that we did tackle to the ground, but it was a good competitive period.
From last week to this week, what do you think you guys have improved the most?
Just the competitive nature and the toughness element showing up. This is where guys' bodies start to hurt and you see who's real and who's not.
Can you look ahead to Saturday's scrimmage and just kind of what's important about that day and what you want to see out of that day?
Yeah, I'm really looking ahead to right now, right? So I haven't made it to Saturday yet. When we get there, we'll get there, but it's going to be competitive like everything else.
Dan, what does Kobe Savage add to this group, and what can you say about just him as a player?
Yeah, I just think he operates with a level of toughness. I mean, he's picking up our system quickly. He's proven to be a good tackler for us. He's physical. All those things are showing up.
And we're going to get to speak to Coach Mike Lasky this week. What's it been like having him on staff as this?
Obviously, he's one of my most trusted friends and guys that I get to work with. He's been with me in a lot of stops for good reason because he does a great job developing those guys. I think he has an immense amount of knowledge that he's able to share with his players, and he gets the best out of them. You watch his position, and they improve.
How have you seen Jordan Burch kind of grow both on the field and off the field from the time he stepped on campus until now?
Just the more comfortable he's gotten. He had to get uncomfortable to get comfortable. And the more uncomfortable he got, the more comfortable he's got doing what we ask him to do. And he's becoming a little bit more of a vocal leader. You're starting to see him show up. He's a hard guy to block, right? And that's definitely an advantage for us.
That was so good for you last year. Where's the improvement need to be for him next
Yeah, just consistency. And the truth is, last year has nothing to do with this year, right? So who cares, right? And Tez will be the first one to tell you that. Who cares about last year? It doesn't matter. It's what you're going to do this year. So continue to develop that consistency, being a guy that the other guys can count on, right? Being a guy that brings other guys up, right? That's the things that we're looking for from Tez.
How do you define that uncomfortability for Jordan, Dan? Is it merely the geography? Is it also the playing more 4-eye than he was in South Carolina? What are the things that you add to that?
Yeah, our job is to try to find everything that we can to make it uncomfortable so when you get to the game, it's easy, right? So it's the way you play the game. It's the physical nature that's required at that position every single play. It's the position versatility, like you talked about. It's about being in a different environment. So there's a lot of pieces to that. It's not easy playing college football, right? That's a hard job, right? And these guys, they sign up for it. They sign up for hard, but he's done a great job with that.
Have you seen Coach B. Mike just kind of transition with his new role here?
Yeah, he's done a great job, right? I mean, I've always had high expectations for him, and I know what he brings to the table. I've been around him for a long time.
When you talk about competition today, was it competition within positions, more offense, defense? How would you kind of rate that today?
Yeah, a little bit of both. More so O versus D. We had a lot of competitive periods against each other, move the field period, a red zone lockout period. A lot of chances for these guys to go against each other.
Running back room, replacing so much of what Bucky did. He was so good out of the backfield as a receiver. Who would you say is the best receiving back you've got right now? But in-game experience just hasn't been something you've had to call on a lot of them before.
Yeah, I think the good thing about this position, there's a lot of these guys that can catch the ball, right? And I think more as we go through camp, we'll see that and see others. But I want us to be able to stick any running back in the game and see him catch the ball out of the backfield. And I would tell you that our guys that are repping there with the ones and the twos are guys that can do that.
How's Jaden just improved in the year that he's been here?
There's such a big difference between being a freshman and being a sophomore, right? And he's a great example of it, right? He's been steady Eddie on the field. He does his job consistently. He's always out there looking to improve. Doesn't say a lot, just does the work.
What sort of progress have you seen from Austin and Dante since spring?
Yeah, I mean, just another opportunity to be more comfortable in the system, right? I think both those guys have had really good days, and then they've had days where they both can improve. But both of them are really starting to get comfortable with what the call is and anticipating what their answers are within each call.
There's been a handful of transfers that this is their second season under you, being able to really get out of their comfort zone, out of their shell in the spring, like Jordan Burch. Any other players that come to mind that you kind of see come out of their shell this season, just being more comfortable in their second year with you?
I think anybody that's here for year two is a lot more comfortable than year one, right? I don't know that I pick one person out individually.